This is my new Let's Play of a Mario hack I made called Super Mario World 2 Mario Goes to Hell. As you can see, there's my name at the bottom with the year that I started it, 2010. It's a hack based off of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo, and I hacked it with an editing program called Lunar Magic, and I decided that it would be cool to do a Let's Play of it, show everyone. And as you can see in the little prelude there, you can actually die. You have to run and jump right at the beginning. Do you like that little surprise? Well, guess what? Get used to it, because this is the most fucked up game you'll ever play. Have fun. So yeah, you can tell right from the beginning that this is going to be one crazy ass game. And one crazy ass game it is. I made it as hard as I possibly could. But as you can see, you have a choice of 3 levels. One of them is called Warning Leave Now. That's probably the hardest level I made. I'll be showing that one later. This one's Lakitu Land. This is the first level that I made in the game. And since it's the first one, you'll notice that it's pretty lazy. There's not much, there's nothing really cool about this level. But some of my later levels, I put a lot more time into. It took me a while to hack this game. Like, I'm not even finished yet. I'm only up to World 4. And right now, I just have no interest in hacking any of it anymore, because I'm just burnt out on it. But I will continue it sometime in the future. But right now, I'm just doing a Let's Play of what I have done. So as you can see, this level, or this game is really, really hard. It's kind of like Kaizo Mario. If any of you guys familiar with that, it's a hack and it's crazy as hell. I might make this game look easier than what it is, but that's because I made these levels and I've beaten this game, or beaten these levels so many times. So believe me, it's harder than it looks. Way harder. And you'll notice if the video skips back, that's intentional. I'm using a rewind feature on my emulator, where if I die, I can just rewind. It's pretty helpful. There's no way that I can beat this legit without rewinding or using save states. It'd be crazy. So, like I said before, this is the first level I made. It's pretty lazy, especially this part. All of this is flat ground with enemies and signs. That's all it really is. But it's the first level of the game also, and it has to be somewhat kind of easy. You notice I'm carrying this P-switch with me, and you'll see why once we get to the end. It's a common little thing you use in Kaizo type of hacks. I just finished the level normally. This is what happens if you were to ignore the P-switch and just finish it normally. You'd fall off the screen and die. I'm not even fucking kidding. This game's pretty relentless, so you need a lot of knowledge. So what you do is you hit the P-switch so that you turn those coins in the blocks. That way, when you beat the level, you can just walk on the blocks, as you can see right there. So there's a lot of levels like that, which are kind of puzzly, and I'm sorry about the glitch there. Whenever I beat a level, there's just graphical glitches up the ass for some reason. And right here, you can hear the world map music from Donkey Kong Country 2. I also hacked all the music in the game. As you can see up there, 666. I did that. I put all these icebergs all over the world map, just to make it look more kind of creepier, devilish. This is the first Witch Palace. I'm very happy with the outcome of this level. I think I did a pretty good job on it. As you can see, I died and I just rewind it. That's what I was talking about. The music you hear in this level is the Dr. Robotnik battle music from Sonic 2. And the level from Lakitu Land I just played, I know you could barely hear it, but it was the Bramble music from Donkey Kong Country 2. A lot of the music in this game sounds very low and hard to hear, and others are really, really loud, like this one. So I apologize for that. I don't know how to fix that. You also notice there's a lot of glitches too in this game. I don't really know how to fix the world map graphical glitches. If anyone knows, please tell me. So that's Mountaintop Palace. Basically a Boo-themed palace, as you saw. In this part, I don't play that middle level right there, Morning Leave Now, but I'll show it sometime. Maybe once I finish this Let's Play, I'll go back and do that level, because it's the hardest in the game by far. As you see, as soon as you start this level, you have to spin jump. So if you don't, you die. Pretty brutal. Here's a message blocks. Well, that was a nasty little surprise, eh? Do not worry, because there will be more bullshit. Oh, yes. I like adding like these little message blocks. Some of them are really funny, and some of them insult the player. It's all in good fun. So this level, I put a little bit more effort into this level compared to the first one. This one's more kind of difficult by far, as you can see right here. I know how to get by it though. And right here, Mario turns invisible for some reason. It does that whenever those green blobs are on the screen. I don't know what's up with that. It's some type of glitch, maybe sprite overload or something. So I apologize for that. That jump right there is actually really hard. I don't know how I got it first try. Usually takes me a while. And you'll notice in the earlier levels, I put midway points in, but later on in the game, I take the midway points out because I'm just cruel. I'm a mean son of a bitch, and I just want to make it harder for everyone. Some of these levels, you guys would probably just shit your pants at how hard it is. Some levels I made are just crazy. Like one level is called the Gauntlet. That level is fucking nuts. It's almost as hard as the Warning Please Leave Now level. That level's in World 2. But yeah, as you move on through the worlds, the levels don't necessarily get harder. I find anyway. It just happens that some levels I hack are easier than others. I don't try to make every level the same, like with crazy ass shit you have to do. It's not my style. As you can see here, I'm spin jumping across on this ghost because you guys don't know, but below me there's lava everywhere. Except for this little patch of land. And here's a cool puzzle. This message block here. Looks like you have no fucking clue where you were going. Perhaps try looking back at what you did. Back is in capital because it implies to the player that you have to go back. This is pretty cool. I don't know how I came up with this. I don't know if it's an original idea or not, but I'm pretty happy with it. Basically, I have to spin jump on that little ghost there, back, the way you came. There's a pipe somewhere, like right here. Then you end up in a cave, which is kind of like a little sub-area of this level. Level from this cave, some of you guys might recognize. It's from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island for Super Nintendo. It's the cave music from that game. And right here, once again, Mario turns invisible when you get near that big boo. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying because I'm trying to get past it, and I eventually do. And you're going to laugh at this. At the end of the level, I put a wall of bullet bills just to cock block anyone who wants to beat the level. And there's a way to get by them, as you can see right here. Spin jump. You have to do it at a right angle, though. In case you guys are wondering, the music-wise, the music from the last level I played, or I mean this level, the forest, was the Webb Woods music from Donkey Kong Country 2. But once again, you couldn't really hear it. This level, Snowtop Peaks. A lot of Mega Man fans will recognize the music. Metal Man from Mega Man 2. Most of the music I hacked in the game I replaced with Donkey Kong Country music, or Mega Man music, or Sonic music. Just because I find the music in those games really, really awesome. I thought they fit these levels pretty perfectly. This level is one of my favorite levels I made, just because I really like the look of it and the ideas that I put in it. It's basically split up into two different levels. There's the Snowtop Peaks, which is right now, and then there's the Cave of Sludge area, which you'll soon see. Message block. Looks like the only way to make it past this mountain is to enter the Cave of Sludge. Good luck, ass fucker. So now you have to find the entrance to the Cave of Sludge, and it's right down there. As you can see, the yellow switch blocks are underneath the pipe, which means if you didn't go and beat the Mountaintop Palace yet, then you won't be able to actually beat this level. So that's kind of cruel. Very cruel. This is the Cave of Sludge. I like this area. It's pretty cool. The sludge is supposed to be that purple lava, which I changed the color of it in the level editor. You can change the colors of like the backgrounds and stuff, as you can see, the foreground, and I believe you can even change the color of the enemies. Like I made those dino rhinos that you saw at the beginning of this level. I made them kind of like a aquish color to fit the ice theme and snow theme. I'm very sure in the original Super Mario World there weren't any snow or ice levels. I believe there was one ice level, and it was like, I don't know, in the special world, and all the rest of the ice stuff was in like cave areas. There wasn't really a level theme of ice. There's not really much to say about this part. Some really steep slopes you gotta jump across. Most part, pretty easy stuff. Also, you notice that I didn't upload a Zombies Ate My Neighbors part. Well, don't fear, because I am going to finish that, and I'm going to do the 2 zombies hacks. It's just that I wanted to start this one, because I want to show everyone it. Up here, you gotta watch out for those blargs that pop out. Bats. This jump is kind of hard to pull off. You have to time it right. And this part's pretty crazy too. The turtles that fly down. 2 football players. I did put 5 Yoshi coins in each level, kind of like the original game. But I put them in really obscure places in some levels, and I don't know if I'll get them all in each level when I do this Let's Play or not. So we'll have to see. This part's kind of embarrassing. It took me a while to get past this part, actually. I don't know why. It's not that hard to do. Those black piranha plants are really annoying. I put them in a lot of my levels just because they're really hard to get by. Because if you're 1 pixel off from like where you land, then you hit them and die. So that just adds, as you can see right there, it didn't even look like I hit it, but I died anyway. So it's pretty tough. This took me a while to get by, and then finally I get by it. This level, or this part, I try to replicate a big mountain with like ledges to climb up. This was an idea I used in one of my earlier Super Mario hacks, because I had another hack called Super Mario World Revenge of the Tourettes or something like that. If any of you guys remember my Rindall 1080 account before it got terminated, I made like kind of a video preview of it. But unfortunately that's all gone now. But that was my original hack, and that idea of a mountaintop came from that hack. And I eventually lost that hack because my computer kind of got wiped and everything is gone. It's kind of disappointing, but it's the way it is. So that's that level. pretty cool. In the next part, I'll show the rest of World 1, hopefully, if we have enough time. But till then, stay tuned for more craziness.